everybody. It has been a hot minute, so I thought I would jump on here and give you a little vloggy vlog. I hope you all had a wonderful holiday season. I know I certainly did. I have been doing stuff over the last month and recording it as I was doing it, but not like introing it and vlogging while I was doing it. So I have a whole bunch of little snippets of videos of things that I have been doing over the last month that I would like to share with you. And I will just have to intro it here, this way, because I didn't say what I was doing in the moment. I'm really bad about vlogging when I'm out and about because I'm embarrassed. And I don't want people to think I'm a crazy person talking to my camera, which is what I will do within the comfort of my own home, okay? I started off my holiday season this year with a ladies' night. I invited some very cool gals over to my apartment and I hosted a Hallmark holiday movie bingo, which was so fun. We chose a Hallmark channel movie to watch that was like a holiday movie. It was real bad. It was not a good movie, but it was perfect for playing bingo because I think everybody ended up getting a bingo with all of the random little things that I put on the bingo cards. And it was super fun for me because it was a chance to make a bunch of goodies and have like a smorgasbord of yummy things to eat. I didn't record once the party was going because I was busy socializing and drinking, but I have little video clips of the setup. So here's that. For New Year's Eve, I went out for a nice Italian dinner downtown in Seattle with my mom, my aunt, and my cousin. I picked a spot that was a close-ish walk to the Space Needle, about 15 minutes, so that we could go see the fireworks. And oh my gosh, they were so good this year. Very good fireworks. Here's that. And then on New Year's Day, I took my mom out to see a show at the Paramount Theater in Seattle. It is Moulin Rouge. They've made it into a musical. Here's a little bit of footage from that. It was a really interesting show. I think I prefer musicals, like that come up with their own songs and stuff. because this was all just like snippets of popular songs, but it was actually really good. And the male lead in this show was phenomenal. He was such an amazing singer. Other than that, I just kind of been hanging out with friends. I went to a really fun birthday party that was pour paint themed. So we all ordered kits that showed up before the party, and then we took them to the party, and then we all sat in her living space and did some pour painting. It was super fun. If you'll recall, I've done pour painting before with like a cheap little kit from Crayola that I'm pretty sure is made for children. This was a little bit more high end. I still think I could get better results if I were to go buy all the products that I need individually and try it on my own. But yeah, it was super fun to, I think, do it with other people and see what everybody was doing and like get inspiration from that. So here's a little bit of my pour painting experience. I also had a commercial come out about a week ago, I think, that I talked about in my video that was like a week in the life of an actor. I had mentioned that I was going off to do some commercial work, but I couldn't talk about it. And now I can kind of talk about it. It's out. It's for Premera Healthcare. It's showing in Washington State, and it's on TV. But it was super fun because I got to work with some of the Kraken, the Seattle Kraken, which is our new hockey team. And I think this spot turned out super cute. I'll leave a link to it down below so you can check it out if you want to see what it looks like. Other than that, I've been spending the last couple of weeks eating some good food with friends. And I will show you that, I guess, because who doesn't like watching someone else eat good food? I went to this place called Coffeeholic in Greenwood in Seattle and had a very delicious ube coffee drink. Hands down, would try it again. I also met up with another friend at 85 Degrees Bakery, which is a chain. I'm not sure if it's only Seattle area. It might be in other places of the US, but they specialize in Asian baked goods. One day when I was out with friends, we were all really hungry, and one of our friends suggested this place that he's super into called Chops. I had never heard of it, but they do Korean burritos. I got this delicious calamari burrito, and I would absolutely try all the burritos from there. They were really good. I also had one other fancy dining excursion experience with a friend. We went to this restaurant called How to Cook a Wolf in Seattle. We went specifically to How to Cook a Wolf Madison. There's also a Queen Anne location, and the food was very fancy and delicious. The only thing I think I would not order again from all of that was the chicken liver pate, whatever that was. It wasn't bad. I'm sure if you're used to the taste of pate, it's probably delicious, but I'm not used to pate and it tasted like chicken liver, which I wouldn't want to eat normally, so why would I want to eat it in pate form? But other than that, oh my gosh, that food was so good. What a nice restaurant. Thank you for indulging me and watching stuff that I've done in the last month through itty bitty little weird clips. Hopefully in the future I'll remember to actually vlog when I'm out doing stuff, but probably I'll just be too embarrassed and I won't actually do it, sorry. Again, I hope you all had a wonderful holiday season. I certainly did. Let's do it again this year, huh? All right, my lovies, I hope you all have a wonderful day and I will see you again very soon. Bye. Ba-dum-bum.